The vast oceans of our planet are endlessly fascinating, filled with countless mysteries still waiting to be uncovered. Sometimes, these hidden secrets reveal themselves when strange and unexpected objects wash ashore for the world to see. Today, we're setting out on a journey to uncover the top 20 strangest things ever found on beaches. Number 20. Shark head. Sharks are no stranger to washing up on shore, but an unusual discovery has baffled locals and specialists. In an unprecedented occurrence, only a shark's head was found on a beach at Farewell Spit in New Zealand. While shark sightings along the coastline have been fairly common over the years, this particular incident stands out as the first of its kind. When word spread about the unusual finding, both residents and experts were drawn to the beach to witness this strange sight firsthand. Bewilderment filled the air as they contemplated how the severed head of a shark could have ended up on the sandy shores. To add to the mystery, the remaining portion of the creature's body was nowhere to be found, leaving everyone puzzled. It became evident that the disconnection between the head and body was not a mere coincidence. Clearly, someone had intentionally separated the shark's head from its torso. The deliberate act of killing the animal raised many questions, leaving people pondering over the motive behind such an unusual act. Number 19. Airplanes. Airplane crashes can happen anywhere, and it's truly astonishing when they end up on land, leaving behind unidentified wreckage or remnants of the past. However, researchers have often faced challenges in locating these crash sites precisely, causing them to abandon their search. Nevertheless, some of these sites were eventually discovered years later, unveiling fascinating stories. One extraordinary case involves a United States Army Air Force fighter that crashed during World War II. Remarkably, this aircraft remained hidden for 60 long years until it was unexpectedly stumbled upon on the picturesque shores of a Welsh beach. This extraordinary incident is a powerful testament to the unforeseeable ways in which the past seamlessly intersects with the future. The allure and mystery of aircraft crashes lie in their unpredictable occurrence, which can transform any place into a potential site of disaster. Even more remarkable is when the devastating aftermath of such an event takes root on solid ground, evoking awe and fascination. These remnants, some shrouded in anonymity, while others carrying historical significance, have long captivated the imaginations of researchers. However, these intrepid explorers often encountered countless hurdles in their quest to locate these hidden treasures, causing many to abandon their mission in frustration. Number 18. Crabs washed up. Witnessing a lone crab strolling along a beach may not captivate the imagination, but picture this: a mind-boggling spectacle of millions of crabs adorning the entire shoreline, transforming it into a mesmerizing sea of vibrant red. This surreal phenomenon occurred in California when an unprecedented congregation of red tuna crabs enveloped the coastal expanse. This event's peculiar nature left residents and experts utterly astounded, as such a phenomenon had never graced the area's shores before. According to knowledgeable sources, this breathtaking phenomenon was attributed to a significant shift in weather patterns. The sudden change seemed to have caught the crabs off guard, leaving them bewildered and disoriented. Consequently, the perplexed crustaceans found themselves helplessly stranded on the California coast, creating an extraordinary spectacle for all to behold. Local inhabitants had to resort to ingenious methods to tackle the overwhelming presence of these crimson creatures. Armed with large paddles, they diligently toiled to rid the beach of the seemingly endless influx of crabs. Some resourceful individuals even brought these bountiful red crabs home, relishing the opportunity to include them in their culinary adventures. Alas, the sheer magnitude of the crab invasion overwhelmed even the most enthusiastic diners, and eventually the authorities intervened, executing a comprehensive clearance operation. Number 17. Megalodon. When a shark washes up on a beach, it usually doesn't raise many eyebrows. However, a recent occurrence on an Australian beach captured the attention of people worldwide due to its extraordinary characteristics. This shark was truly massive, setting it apart from the typical sharks found in that area. In fact, many observers likened it to a legendary megalodon more than any known shark species. Megalodons, distant relatives of the formidable great white shark, were renowned for their immense size. While this shark was undeniably too colossal to be a great white, it resembled the ancient megalodon. Beachgoers were left astonished when they stumbled upon this behemoth floating in the shallow waters. Its dimensions were estimated to be comparable to those of a megalodon, which could reach astonishing lengths of 50 to 60 feet. It is widely believed that megalodons vanished from the Earth's oceans between 2.6 and 1.6 million years ago, possibly due to changes in sea temperatures. However, some have begun to speculate whether climate change has sparked these legendary creatures' revival. The mere presence of this enormous shark stirred curiosity and fueled the imagination of people everywhere. News outlets quickly picked up on the astonishing discovery, spreading the story across the globe. The captivating nature of this event stemmed not only from the creature's sheer size, but also from the intriguing possibility that ancient predators may be making an unexpected return. As scientists and researchers delve deeper into the mystery, the question remains, could climate change be opening the door for the resurgence of these colossal beings from the depths of time? Only time will tell if this extraordinary occurrence is a sign of a grand evolutionary reappearance, or simply a remarkable coincidence. Number 16. Hundreds of whales washed up on a beach. On an extraordinary day in October 2022, something unprecedented unfolded on New Zealand's Chatham Islands, a sight never witnessed before. While the beaching of a single whale is already infrequent, the unimaginable happened. An astonishing congregation of nearly 500 whales stranded themselves on the shores. The event left marine biologists both astonished and apprehensive, fearing the implications of such a massive incident. Upon closer examination, experts discovered a remarkable correlation among the beached whales. It was determined that one unfortunate whale had fallen victim to a mysterious ailment, swiftly spreading throughout the tightly knit pods where these magnificent creatures traversed the ocean. The ripple effect of this malady engulfed every other member of these interdependent social groups, resulting in the astonishing sight of hundreds of whales being helplessly stranded on the beach. The sheer scale and synchronicity of this phenomenon left even seasoned researchers bewildered. It was an event that defied all known records and challenged the very limits of marine biology. While initially fearful for the welfare of these majestic beings, experts later recognized that a tragic illness had played a decisive role in the mass beaching. Number 15. Giant beach monster. A fascinating viral image has emerged, captivating the online community. The photograph displays a perplexing sight, a mysterious creature discovered on a beach. At first glance, the creature, resembling an enormous whale, sparks speculation among intrigued viewers. While its colossal size stands out, its unusual blue and purple hues further add to the enigma. Examining the creature closely, one notices an intriguing detail. Despite the body appearing to be that of a decomposing whale, the head diverges from this resemblance entirely. Instead, it boasts an uncanny humanoid-like face, adorned with menacing razor-sharp teeth. Contemplating this perplexing discovery, one can't help but ponder the true nature of this creature. The viral image has ignited a multitude of theories and conjectures from individuals worldwide. Some speculate that this enigmatic being might belong to a previously undiscovered species shrouded in the ocean's depths. There's wonder if it could potentially be a rare mutation or a result of environmental factors. The creature's unconventional appearance challenges our conventional understanding of marine life and stretches the limits of our imagination. Number 14. Neptune grass. In the depths of the waters surrounding the southern coasts of Australia, a peculiar plant known as Neptune grass thrives. This underwater vegetation possesses an extraordinary fibrous nature. Over time, the remnants of this remarkable grass intertwine and amass, resembling nothing short of a large hairball, comparable in size to a clenched fist. These substantial brown fuzzballs eventually find their way to the shore, propelled by the ebb and flow of the tides. Following a powerful storm, it is not uncommon for an abundance of these furry spheres to suddenly appear overnight, numbering in the hundreds or even thousands. Such an unexpected spectacle undoubtedly captivates beachgoers. While the appearance of Neptune grass may seem strange, fear not, for this natural phenomenon poses no threat to the delicate balance of the beach's ecosystems. In fact, it serves as a harmless and intrinsic part of the coastal environment. The arrival of these peculiar formations upon the sandy shores offers a glimpse into the wonders of nature's resilience and diversity. It reminds us of the ever-present interplay between land and sea as Neptune grass journeys from the ocean's depths to the sunlit coastline. Number 13. Siamese twin whale. The phenomenon of whale beaching is not a rare occurrence. However, in the year 2015, an incident took place that left everyone in awe. A whale washed up on the shore, but it was unlike any other whale seen before. It possessed not one but two heads and two tails, all attached to a single body. This extraordinary creature turned out to be a Siamese twin whale. Siamese twins are often associated with humans, where twins occasionally fuse together during development. Surprisingly, whales can also undergo a similar process. The event in 2015 stands as one of the very few documented instances of a Siamese twin whale, adding to its exceptional nature. When news of this unusual creature spread, people were captivated by its sheer peculiarity. Scientists, marine experts, and curious onlookers were left astounded, for encountering such a creature was an extraordinary and exceptional event. The Siamese twin whale challenged our understanding of the natural world and the diverse possibilities that exist within it. The discovery prompted discussions and debates among researchers and marine enthusiasts. It raised intriguing questions about the nature of life and the potential complexities that can arise even in the vast oceans. Observing this unique creature allowed us to reflect on the incredible diversity that exists within the animal kingdom and reminded us of the countless mysteries yet to be unraveled. Number 12. Mysterious creature. In 2016, an intriguing incident occurred on a Mexican beach when an enigmatic sea creature appeared. This astonishing sight left everyone, including researchers and experts, utterly puzzled. Measuring a staggering 13 feet in length, the massive creature had washed up on the shores of a bustling beach in Acapulco. Initially, the true identity of this colossal grayish blob remained shrouded in mystery, perplexing all those who laid eyes upon it. However, after much speculation and contemplation, a prevailing theory emerged, suggesting that it could be the remnants of a whale. Such an explanation would account for its immense size, although upon closer inspection it seemed improbable, as the creature's appearance diverged significantly from that of a typical whale. Instead, it resembled an enormous amorphous mass with a gooey texture, lacking the distinct characteristics associated with whales. This peculiar phenomenon sparked the imagination of many, leading them to consider the possibility that this could be an entirely new and unidentified creature, previously unknown to humans. The notion that such remarkable animals may still inhabit the depths of the sea, evading our understanding, captured the imaginations of both the public and scientific community alike. Number 11. Live bomb found on a beach. Imagine a peaceful day on a beautiful beach where you're simply unwinding and enjoying the calming waves, but suddenly an unimaginable nightmare unfolds before your eyes. This is precisely what a family in Wales narrowly escaped. The scene was set at Pembrey Port in Wales, where this family had gathered for a picnic, cherishing precious moments together. As the warm sun kissed their skin, their two young children noticed an intriguing object emerging from the waves, adorned with stubborn barnacles. Curiosity piqued, the family approached the peculiar discovery, contemplating its nature. They even posed for a photograph beside it in playful jest, unaware of the impending danger lurking beneath the surface. Little did they know, this seemingly innocent artifact was no ordinary item washed ashore. It was in fact an active explosive device of U.S. military origin, a menacing mine. Only later did officials comprehend the gravity of the situation. Shock rippled through the family as they realized the harrowing truth. They had been unknowingly standing beside a ticking time bomb. Urgency flooded the air, compelling the evacuation of the entire beach while a specialized bomb squad was urgently summoned to neutralize the threat. With meticulous precision, the experts safely detonated the mine, ensuring the safety of all those in the vicinity. Gratitude washed over the family as they comprehended the magnitude of their fortunate escape. Their leisurely day on the beach had transformed into a heart-stopping and life-altering experience. Number 10. Rare sea serpent. Back in 2015, an awe-inspiring and gigantic sea creature made a surprise appearance on the captivating Catalina Island. This extraordinary marine marvel, commonly known as a gigantic sea serpent, was actually a rare and remarkable species called an oarfish. Encountering an oarfish of such immense size was an incredibly rare event. The astonishing discovery unfolded when a massive oarfish, measuring an impressive 14 feet in length, was discovered washed up on the beach's sandy shores. However, the onlookers couldn't help but notice a peculiar detail. The majestic tail of the creature was mysteriously missing, presumably devoured by a predator lurking in the depths of the sea. This extraordinary find sent shock waves of excitement through the hearts of both researchers and locals alike. Encounters with oarfish are infrequent, and they are usually much smaller in size. These elongated sea creatures possess an enigmatic allure that has fascinated human curiosity for centuries. With their slender bodies stretching out elegantly and adorned with shimmering silvery scales, oarfish possess an almost otherworldly beauty. However, their elusive nature and rare appearances have elevated them to a status of fascination and reverence. Number 9. Easter eggs in Germany. Back in 2017, residents and tourists eager to bask in the sun or take a refreshing dip in the water were met with an astonishing sight, the shoreline adorned with an abundance of Easter eggs. This delightful surprise elicited pure joy, particularly from the island's young ones, as each meticulously crafted egg concealed a delightful toy within. The arrival of these whimsical eggs was shrouded in mystery, adding an extra layer of excitement to the atmosphere. But what brought about this delightful phenomenon? It was none other than a storm raging out at sea. You see, these eggs were being transported aboard freight ships, and when the tempestuous ocean grew restless, 5 cargo containers tumbled overboard, inadvertently liberating their precious contents into the briny depths. As fate would have it, fate played a hand in transforming what could have been a mishap into an experience of joy. The responsible mayor of the island ingeniously turned the cleanup into a joyful event by allowing the island's kindergartners to gather as many eggs as they could carry. With their tiny hands cradling these newfound treasures, the children reveled in the joy of the moment, and so the beach was restored to its pristine state, devoid of any trace of the fallen eggs, while the children's hearts overflowed with happiness. Number 8. Huge driftwood. A seemingly ordinary sight of a piece of driftwood resting on the shore can suddenly become extraordinary when confronted with an exceptional specimen like the one recently discovered. The relentless waves carried this colossal wooden marvel onto the picturesque La Push Beach in Washington, USA. Its sheer size and imposing presence garnered attention from local residents, who aptly named it the Christian Drift. Stretching between 5 and 10 feet in width and towering over 100 feet tall, this magnificent driftwood is a testament to nature's awe-inspiring power. The origins of this behemoth lie in the unpredictable forces of nature. It is believed that the combination of fierce winds or intense windstorms propelled this gigantic timber onto the beach, leaving onlookers astounded. The appearance of such a monumental spectacle has not only stirred the curiosity of tourists, but has also captured the attention of scientists eager to unravel its mysteries. This extraordinary event may pave the way for increased tourist interest and scientific exploration, as visitors flock to witness this natural wonder firsthand. Experts and enthusiasts alike are presented with a unique opportunity to formulate groundbreaking theories that could shed light on the extraordinary circumstances behind its arrival. From the compelling tales spun by locals to the meticulous observations made by researchers, the quest to understand this extraordinary driftwood promises to captivate and inspire, uncovering nature's secrets in the process. Number 7. Giant squid. When massive squids wash up on the shore, it's always a rare and fascinating event that piques our curiosity about these incredible creatures and how they ended up in such a vulnerable position. Recently, an unbelievable stroke of luck befell 3 adventurous brothers in New Zealand. They were out seeking thrilling wave rides at a local beach in Wellington when they stumbled upon an enormous squid unlike anything they had ever seen. The sheer size of this colossal creature was mind-boggling, measuring an impressive 4.2 meters in length. It was truly a remarkable find that left the brothers in awe. They wasted no time in alerting the authorities, specifically the New Zealand Department of Conservation, who swiftly recognized the significance of this magnificent specimen. While it's not entirely unheard of to come across stranded creatures like this on beaches, each encounter still manages to captivate our imagination and raise numerous questions. The discovery of this giant squid was no exception. People were filled with wonder and a thirst for knowledge about these enigmatic deep-sea dwellers and their unexpected appearance on the shore. Thanks to these brothers' keen eyes and adventurous spirits, scientists and researchers now have the opportunity to study this incredible creature up close. It's a chance to unravel some of the mysteries surrounding these elusive beings, and perhaps gain further insights into their behavior and ecology. Number 6. Giant turtle on a beach. The rhinoceros leatherback turtle is an extraordinary creature that can reach 5 times the size of an average giant tortoise. These turtles are incredibly rare and face the danger of extinction. In a surprising turn of events, they have recently started laying their eggs on bustling beaches, a behavior they haven't displayed in hundreds of years. This sudden change in their nesting habits has raised serious concerns among researchers. One possible explanation for this shift in behavior is the impact of climate change. As our planet experiences significant environmental changes, many species have been displaying unusual nesting patterns as a desperate attempt to ensure the survival of their kind. The rhinoceros leatherback turtle, known for its adaptability, is now joining the ranks of these peculiar behaviors. The decision of these turtles to lay their eggs on crowded beaches could be seen as a desperate strategy to increase the chances of successful reproduction. They hope to shield their eggs from potential threats and predators by opting for heavily frequented locations. While this behavior may seem baffling, it highlights the immense pressures that these magnificent creatures face in their struggle for survival. The scientists studying these turtles are deeply alarmed by this sudden shift and are intensifying their efforts to understand the motives behind it. The conservation of the rhinoceros leatherback turtle is now more critical than ever, and urgent measures need to be taken to protect their nesting grounds and ensure their continued existence in the face of ever-changing environmental conditions. Now it's time for today's topic. Early one morning in Oregon, local residents walking along Cannon Beach stumbled upon a sight so massive it stopped them in their tracks. A creature unlike anything seen before had washed ashore overnight. Stretching nearly 120 feet, its body was long and ridged like that of a prehistoric reptile, with a skull that bore both crocodilian and serpentine features. Within hours, the Oregon State Police and NOAA Marine Research Division cordoned off the entire beach, declaring the site a restricted investigation zone. Samples were immediately collected, and drones from National Geographic's Ocean Forensics Unit were deployed to capture aerial documentation of the remains. Initial scans revealed vertebrate structures inconsistent with any modern species of whale or known marine reptile. The creature's bone density and partial cartilage preservation suggested a lineage dating back over 60 million years, possibly linked to Jurassic-era predators once believed extinct. As the tide receded, the stench of decay mixed with the sea breeze, attracting hundreds of onlookers despite police warnings. Experts have since dubbed the find the Oregon Leviathan, sparking heated debate across the scientific community. If confirmed authentic, this discovery could rewrite the timeline of oceanic evolution, proving that not everything from Earth's prehistoric past is truly gone. Number 5. Harley-Davidson. A weathered and worn Harley-Davidson motorcycle, its once vibrant paint now corroded with rust, found itself stranded on the shores of the picturesque British Columbia in Canada. Its improbable journey began when it was whisked away by the powerful currents of the Pacific Ocean during the devastating Japanese tsunami of 2011. Originally hailing from the northern reaches of Miyagi, Japan, this resilient motorbike embarked on an extraordinary expedition, braving the vast expanse of the ocean. Amidst the chaos of the tsunami, a staggering amount of debris weighing over 1.5 million tons was swept into the waters, creating a tumultuous and treacherous environment. Miraculously, this sturdy machine defied the odds and persevered, withstanding the harrowing voyage across the vast sea. The most heartwarming aspect of this tale is the noble intention of the person who stumbled upon this unexpected treasure. Filled with compassion, this kind-hearted individual endeavored to locate the rightful owner of the motorcycle, eager to reunite them with their lost possession. However, the owner remained elusive despite their earnest efforts, and the search proved fruitless. Nevertheless, the genuine thoughtfulness displayed by the discoverer is commendable and deserving of praise. Number 4. Giant pipes. In 2017, beach enthusiasts in Norfolk, England, were greeted by an astonishing spectacle. Enormous pipes sprawled across the sandy shores. These pipes were of such massive proportions that their size alone left people in awe. Just imagine one of them stretched up to half a kilometer in length. At the same time, their openings were so wide that a person could effortlessly stroll right through, measuring about 2.5 meters in diameter or roughly 8 feet around. It was truly an extraordinary sight, prompting numerous onlookers to share their amazement on social media. Curiosity arose among the intrigued crowd. Where did these colossal pipes originate? Surprisingly, the answer was rather straightforward. These behemoth structures had accidentally fallen from a Norwegian vessel en route to an Algerian power plant. Despite the marvel they inspired, the Norwegian company responsible for the pipes, aptly named Pipelife, urged spectators to maintain a safe distance. Their concern was justified, for if one of these mammoth pipes were swept back out to sea while swimmers were still in the vicinity, it could lead to a dire and potentially fatal situation. Thankfully, a recovery team swiftly descended upon the beach to clean up the pipe entanglement, ensuring the safety of beachgoers. Fortunately, no one suffered any harm during this extraordinary episode. Number 3. Snowballs. Imagine yourself being transported to a remote Siberian beach in November 2016, where an absolutely breathtaking event occurred. Picture this. As if by magic, countless snowballs suddenly appeared along the shoreline, leaving spectators absolutely stunned. It was a sight so extraordinary that it captivated everyone who witnessed it. The mesmerizing snowball phenomenon was a result of a perfect collaboration between the wind and the freezing cold weather. This incredible occurrence happened in the far reaches of the Russian coastline, nestled within the Arctic Circle. Such a spectacle was incredibly rare, almost like something that shouldn't have been possible. It was an incredibly lucky discovery for those who got to experience it. Mother Nature, with her mysterious wisdom, showcased her remarkable talent for creating snowballs of absolute perfection. These snowballs were not haphazardly formed, they were meticulously crafted. To stumble upon these flawless spheres was a true challenge, as if they were an elusive treasure waiting to be found. The snowballs' impeccable spherical shape and dense composition only added to their enchantment. Interestingly, the locals living in this region had never even imagined witnessing such a spectacle. It was an unexpected gift from Mother Nature bestowed upon them without any prior anticipation. Every local was left completely awestruck by her boundless creativity and immense power. Number 2. Muraway Monster. In the year 2016, on Muraway Beach, a picturesque shoreline just beyond the bustling city of Auckland, New Zealand, an intriguing object washed ashore, beckoning curious onlookers. It bore an uncanny resemblance to a nightmarish entity from the depths of the cosmos, straight out of a chilling horror film. Despite its otherworldly appearance, it is important not to be misled by its name. Speculations regarding its origins ran rampant among the intrigued beach dwellers. Some proposed that it might have been an ancient Maori canoe, rich with cultural history. Others entertained the idea that it could be the remains of a colossal deceased creature, captivatingly known as the Muraway Monster. The sight of this enigmatic object was so captivating that as soon as its photograph found its way onto social media platforms, a multitude of beach enthusiasts flocked to witness its mesmerizing presence firsthand. The burning question persisted: what could this peculiar object truly be? The New Zealand Marine Sciences Society experts provided a less sensational yet plausible explanation. They declared that the enigma was in fact an enormous piece of driftwood adorned with an abundance of gooseneck barnacles. Though it may not have been as thrilling as an extraterrestrial visitor, the sight of this colossal driftwood encrusted with peculiar barnacles was unquestionably a rare and extraordinary phenomenon, destined to be cherished as a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Number 1. Conjoined dolphins. In the charming coastal town of Izmir, situated on the idyllic shores of Turkey, a group of awestruck tourists stumbled upon an extraordinary sight that defied their belief and left them questioning their own perception. Picture their astonishment when they unexpectedly encountered a dolphin unlike any they had ever seen before. A dolphin with not one but two heads. Tragically, this remarkable creature had found itself stranded on the sandy beach, a victim of the merciless fury unleashed by a fierce storm that had ravaged the peaceful waters just the night before. Although it is not entirely unheard of for dolphins to wash up on shore in such circumstances, discovering one with such an unusual and remarkable feature was a rarity beyond comprehension. This mesmerizing spectacle sent waves of astonishment rippling through the observers, filling them with an indescribable mix of wonder and disbelief. Measuring just 1 meter in length and a mere 12 months old, this extraordinary being appeared before them as a testament to the inexplicable wonders in our vast and enigmatic world. Its presence evoked a sense of both fascination and reverence, serving as a captivating reminder of the boundless mysteries that lie waiting to be unraveled. Tell us about the strangest thing you've ever found while walking along the beach. Share your fascinating discoveries in the comments section below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.